So welcome to another episode on Revs. Now, you know how you have doctors as your friends. Maybe you have them on your contact list or emergency list. My dear, my advice to you is also have pharmacists like that on your contact list as your emergency contacts as well. Because there are some advantages to this relationship, So I'm going to tell you about medications now that you guys should understand. Someone comes in and tells you that this medication is not working, that they have been taking it, that they should change it to another one. My dear, at that point, it's not that the drug is not working. The question is, were you taking it the way you were asked to take the drugs? Now, some of us now, there are some drugs will tell you, take 30 minutes after food. Some they will tell you, take with food or take before food. Let's start with Nsaids, for example. Nsaids are definitely your ibuprofen, diclofenac, and piroxicam capsules, and so on. Now, those drugs under that class are definitely your painkillers that you take. You're supposed to take every painkiller after food. You don't take them before food, and you start taking them consistently before food because you're trying to have food in your stomach before taking any painkiller. It is necessary. If you are taking them consistently without food, or you have been taking them, it's a norm for you to take painkillers even without food in your belly. You are building up cases for yourself on the long run. If you take painkillers without food, you see yourself building up cases like ulcer for yourself, which is typically not a good thing. Now, you have things that you should take with caution. Take these drugs with caution. It is definitely important, like antibiotics. I know they will say, what has antibiotics got to do with this point now? What point is she trying to make with antibiotics? Now, antibiotics, they have different classes, and some class past some class. There are some classes that you have to take. You have to pay rapt attention to those classes when you're taking them. An example I'm going to give you are Gentamicin and Streptomycin. If you are a patient that has been on those drugs or you take those antibiotics, I have to bless you with this teaching today and tell you that you have to be really careful, because if you overuse them, you are building kidney damage for yourself. So if you are taking them on a long run, you need to be very careful, because those antibiotics, as powerful as they are, I'm telling you that overuse or abuse of those antibiotics is building up kidney problems on the long run. Now, another one is diuretics. Yeah, diuretics, wonderful for any hypertensive patient. Yeah, they work perfectly for any patient that has cases like edema. Now, if you're having those cases and you're taking diuretics, do not abuse them. Diuretics, they may seem harmless, but I'm telling you, abuse of diuretics could cause dehydration for you. And once there is dehydration, your kidney, your brain, everywhere, they start dancing. Everywhere starts dancing, and it causes complications. Now, if you are also taking, drumroll for this one, ulcer medicines, if you're a prolonged user of ulcer medicines, now, except you're a chronic ulcer patient and you have your doctor that is managing you and managing your prescriptions for you, that case is different. But if you are taking it once in a while, ulcer drugs, I don't know, I saw someone having that kind of problem. Once in a while, they just throw in ulcer medications. And I was asking, why are you doing that? In fact, we just had to caution them, stop doing this, because these ones, in as much as they have an effect they are supposed to display in your body, if you abuse them, my dear, they will abuse you too. So let us respect ourselves and let us day our day on our own lane. All right. If they are telling you take this medication with food, like your anti-malarials, especially those ones that have artemether lumefantrine, I know those ones you have to take them with food. it is good. It helps the medicine work better. So if, except your doctor tells you, do not take this anti-malaria drug with food, or your pharmacist advises, don't take this anti-malaria drug with food, or take this anti-malaria drug before with food, then you should listen to the advice of your doctor or your pharmacist. So see you guys next time on another episode on Health Revs.